I think it's important to have reforms. There's so many things, like, for example, we have, like in my ministry, I identified few policies which were flawed, like in which we were actually encouraging imports rather than encouraging manufacturing, and especially like SME sector. But like for the political consensus is required for other decisions, like for example, SOEs and like such things. Like we have to sit down together. For example, the circular debt in WAPDA and the circular debt in, like, our gas companies. So for that, we all have to be on the same page, because when we have, like for example, a government decides and crackdowns on some areas, like it's like the other political party takes advantage of that. So it's important we all sit down together and, like, we are on the same page for such things to encourage SMEs especially. I personally feel, if you take America for example, it's a huge economy, and if you see companies start in the backyard and they go on to become trillion-dollar companies. So, and they take the country with them, and that's what we have to do. We need to support SMEs. IT has huge potential. So such sectors, and Pakistan, our population is like 70% is under 35. So we have energy, but we need direction. I engage with the chambers very regularly. I ask them if a policy should be made, or you need tweaks in the policy, or if there's a flawed policy which we can fix. But I personally feel our businessmen and our industrialists and entrepreneurs need to start taking risk. We don't take risk. We, like, I don't like criticizing parties and governments, but like the last government gave amnesty in property. So, like, when I see young people and I ask them, and they all only invest in property, they should have been doing some business. Property is it doesn't generate employment, or it's just an asset lying down there that doesn't add to Pakistan's GDP either. So, and when the owner of that plot, the price goes up, he feels psychologically, he feels rich. He imports a watch, he buys an imported car, he then starts building a house and imports marble from abroad. So it's important that we start taking risk. We get into different, it's huge opportunity right now. I know it's very tough times Pakistan is going through, but there's an opportunity because of depreciation in our rupee. Our labor has become very cheap. So we can, get into so many products and industry, different sectors. So our businessmen and industrialists should start taking risk.
Right. With your permission, Sana.
As you said, the country is going through a very tough time. And I personally feel, this is because of long-term flawed policies, and we all are to be blamed for this. All government, all political parties, all stakeholders, where we have come now. So it's important we learn from this, and we'll get short-term relief from IMF, but it's important that we we have reforms and we have long-term policies, and we target sectors where Pakistan has a competitive edge, and we grow in the right sectors. So that is very important, and I personally feel that, political stability is very important, and we as politicians and political parties, we all have to act mature, and for Pakistan we have to sit together and at least have as there's very famous, we all discuss Charter of Economy. We should sit down and have a Charter of Economy. So that is very important for Pakistan right now.